When it comes to business, the right book can change the way you think, the way you work, and even the way you live. The truth is, most successful entrepreneurs, leaders, and innovators are lifelong readers, constantly feeding their minds with new ideas. But with thousands of business books out there, how do you know which ones are actually worth your time? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. In this video, I'll be sharing some of the most powerful business books that can help you sharpen your strategy, boost your productivity, and inspire you to think bigger. Whether you're just starting your entrepreneurial journey or you're already building your empire, these recommendations will give you insights you can put into action right away. So grab a notebook, because by the end of this video, you might just find your next game-changing read. 1. Your next 5 moves. Business is like chess. You can't just think about your next move. You need to see 5 moves ahead. That's exactly what Patrick Bet-David teaches in his book, Your Next 5 Moves. Master the Art of Business Strategy. This book gives you a practical blueprint to not just survive in business, but to dominate it. So what's the core idea? Patrick Bet-David breaks success down into 5 strategic moves, just like a chess grandmaster planning the board. Move 1. Know yourself. Before you lead a company, you need to understand your own vision, values, and what truly drives you. Move 2. Master your ability to reason. Learn to think clearly, see through noise, and make smart decisions. Move 3. Build the right team. No one wins alone. Finding and keeping the right people is everything. Move 4. Strategy to scale. He explains how to grow your business from small to big by thinking several steps ahead. Move 5. Power plays. This is about positioning, negotiations, and making bold moves that change the game. What makes this book powerful is that it's not just theory. Patrick uses stories from his own journey, going from an immigrant with nothing to building a massive business empire. It's raw, practical, and inspiring at the same time. One of my favorite takeaways? Success isn't random, it's about anticipation. If you're only reacting to problems as they come, you're already behind. Winners prepare their next 5 moves in advance. So if you want to sharpen your strategy, think like a chess master and gain an edge in business and life. Your Next 5 Moves is a must-read. It's about clarity, confidence, and the courage to make bold decisions. Grab the book, read it, and start planning your next 5 moves today. And hey, if you enjoyed this recommendation, hit that like button, subscribe for more book breakdowns, and drop a comment below. What's your next big move in life or business? The second book is Good to Great. Why do some companies stay just good while others make the leap to great? Jim Collins spent 5 years studying this question, and the result was one of the most powerful business books ever written. Good to Great. This book is based on research of 28 companies over 30 years. Jim Collins and his team asked, what makes a company truly great? Not just successful for a moment, but for decades? And what they found was eye-opening. The difference isn't luck, timing, or flashy leadership. Instead, it comes down to discipline, focus, and building a culture of greatness. Here are the core lessons from the book. 1. Level 5 leadership. Great companies are led by humble yet determined leaders. They're not loud or ego-driven. Instead, they put the mission above themselves. 2. First who, then what. Instead of starting with a vision or a strategy, great leaders start with people. Get the right people on the bus, and the wrong people off before deciding where to drive. 3. The hedgehog concept. Greatness comes from simplicity. Find the intersection of 3 things: what you're deeply passionate about, what you can be the best in the world at, and what drives your economic engine. 4. Culture of discipline. A company that blends freedom with responsibility creates consistent results. Discipline means sticking to what works and avoiding distractions. 5. Technology accelerators. Technology doesn't create greatness by itself, but when used wisely, it helps accelerate a company that's already on the right path. 6. The flywheel effect. Greatness is not achieved by one big move. It's built step by step, momentum building like a flywheel until results explode over time. This isn't just about companies, it's about life. Good to Great teaches you that lasting success doesn't come from shortcuts or overnight wins, but from discipline, the right people, and consistent focus. If you're a leader, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to go from being good at what you do to truly great, this book is essential. So if you've ever wondered why some businesses or even people break through while others plateau, Good to Great has the answers. Read it, and you'll see the roadmap for turning potential into greatness. 3. The Personal MBA. Do you really need to spend tens of thousands of dollars on an MBA to learn business? Josh Kaufman says no. In his best-selling book, The Personal MBA, he shows that you can gain a world-class business education all in a single volume. This book is all about breaking down the essentials of business into simple, practical concepts. Instead of overwhelming you with theory, Kaufman gives you the core mental models you actually need to run, grow, or start a business. The book focuses on 5 key areas of business mastery. 1. Value creation. Every business starts with creating something people want or need. If you're not solving a real problem, nothing else matters. 2. Marketing. Once you've created value, you have to capture attention. Marketing is about connecting your product with the right people and showing why it matters. 3. Sales. Value doesn't count until money changes hands. Kaufman explains how to close deals, handle objections, and make customers say yes. 4. Value delivery. It's not enough to sell. You have to deliver consistently. Great businesses focus on operations and keeping promises to their customers. 5. Finance. Finally, you need to understand the numbers. Profit, cash flow, pricing, and how money actually works in a business. One of the most powerful ideas from the book is this: every business is a system. It's like a machine with moving parts. If one part is weak, the whole system suffers. But if you understand each piece and how they fit together, you can build a business that runs smoothly and scales. This isn't just for future CEOs. The Personal MBA is for anyone who wants to think smarter about money, careers, and value creation. It's packed with tools you can use immediately. Whether you're starting a side hustle, leading a team, or just trying to understand how the business world works. And the best part? You don't need a $100,000 MBA program, just this one book. So if you want a clear, practical, and no-nonsense education in business, one that you can actually use in real life, the Personal MBA is the ultimate starting point. Rate it, apply it, and you'll be far ahead in the business game. The last one, the hard thing about hard things. Starting a business is exciting until it gets really hard. What do you do when things fall apart? When the easy answers run out, and when being the boss feels impossible? That's exactly what this book tackles. The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. This is the 4th recommending book that one of the most brutally honest and practical books on entrepreneurship and leadership. If you're a founder, manager, or just curious about what it really takes to build a business, you need this book on your shelf. So what's it about? Ben Horowitz, a Silicon Valley entrepreneur and venture capitalist, shares the toughest lessons he learned while building companies. This isn't a how to start a business manual. It's about surviving the hardest moments, like firing your friends, making layoffs, fighting competitors, or raising money when nobody believes in you. One of the best things about this book is how real it feels. Horowitz doesn't pretend there's a perfect formula. He makes it clear every company is different, every challenge is unique, and leadership is about making the hardest calls when no one else can. My favorite takeaway? He says the hardest skill of being a CEO isn't vision or strategy, it's managing your own psychology. Because when you're leading, you can't show fear. Even if you're terrified inside, that lesson applies not just in business, but in life. So if you're looking for a book that's raw, practical, and even funny at times, The Hard Thing About Hard Things is a must-read. It's not about easy answers, it's about how to keep moving when things get hard. Grab a copy, trust me, you won't regret it. What's the hardest thing you've had to overcome in work or life? I'd love to hear your stories. And there you have it, some of the most impactful business books that can truly transform the way you approach work, leadership, and success. Remember, knowledge is only powerful when you put it into action. So pick one of these books, dive in, and start applying the lessons to your own journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more insights, and share your favorite. I'd love to hear your recommendations too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.